Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hey, what's up, Trevor? What's up, Brett? How you guys doing? I'm ready for the shows too, Brett. I am ready. I can't wait to get these shows started this year. Right there you go. That's exactly what it is. Around here, we got winter, and uh, winter just kind of. I don't know. Winter can have its ups and downs. Winter has its up and downs up here. In Indiana, we got it's got its downs because we lose out on our shows. It's got our ups because it gives us time to rebuild. Or if we want to. Oh yeah, Wisconsin for sure, man. I used to live in Minnesota, by St. Cloud, so I know how Wisconsin is too. I've been up there. Um, I've actually been to Rice Lake, Wisconsin, several times, and Madison area, and Janesville, Beloit. I've been to a lot of places, so yeah, I don't know. So what's everybody been up to? I don't know who's all in here, but um I know on my end, I mean, I've been getting shows ready, getting show schedules ready. Got a lot of shows already set. We're gonna have quite a few awesome shows this year. Still, we know we're still waiting on Slam to figure out its thing, but we'll be there no matter what. Um, and we always support Slamology. We support Denise and Donnie. I mean, we Base Wars as an org, we absolutely love them guys. They're great people. Um, I know people want to know right away, but sometimes with big as shows as they are and as loud as they are, there's several hoops and paperwork and stuff that you got to sign to get through. To be able to make it happen. So I understand they're going through it, but um, yeah, I'm in the process taking all back out, I guess, at a 480 amp hour CMAX, two with those 10Ks to put two 504 CMAX banks and four ruthless. Yeah, oh yeah, man, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It never ends, bro. It never does, Trevor. So, and if you guys are wondering, I don't know if you guys heard, or if you've been in the previous, podcasts that we do on here. So we're switching it up every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern or Central, yeah, Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Like tonight's my night, right? And then next week will be Billy and Jimmy, and then you got Dan and Melissa, and then it'll go back to me, and so on. We just keep doing that routine. It's every Monday at 8 p.m. At least until shows start popping again. Then obviously I'm sure I'll probably for sure make some more videos and more stuff. Try to put more content out there for y'all, so you guys can see what's going on here in Indiana. See some different rides that you're not used to seeing. Like starting at the end of next month, I get my first shows starting at Soundcheck. I do have a show right before Soundcheck. It's just here in the soccer fields where I do my show, Ballard Fields in Marion, Indiana. It's going to be like kind of a season kickoff show. Get everybody back in the groove again. Yeah, the intros are awesome, man. I love the fact, Billy puts a lot of work and time into it. And if you're not familiar, Billy is the owner of Base Wars. He puts tons of time and work into these videos. And I try to show as many as I can without like over going with the videos, because some people get bored just sitting there watching the videos. But I still want to show off the videos too, because I know I know it's a lot of work and stuff he puts into them. So, and I definitely appreciate him doing what he does. You know, he's out here doing what he can do to support all of us. I mean, he helps all of us judges out. He has his own thing going on where where he's, promoting stuff, and he's, went on a trip to South Africa, hung out with the South African judges because we got, Base Wars in South Africa now. So it's it's something that's steadily growing. It's going to take time, and it's still not a fully set in org. It's still pretty new, especially up here Midwest area. It's not something a lot of people know about yet. So, but we're getting it there. We're getting it there. People have been giving follows, likes. Oh, look at that! We got the man himself. Look at that. Whoa.
Hey.
Hey, good evening. How you doing, Billy?
You hear me, man?
Yeah, I hear you great.
Okay.
Come in loud.
2 seconds, because I can't hear you. Let me work that out.
Oh, that's weird. I think everybody else can hear me.
Got it worked out.
You got it worked out?
I
think. He says, I think.
Yeah, I got it worked out now.
All right. What's up, Timothy? How you doing?
I thought it was my night, man.
Oh, it's next Monday is your night.
I saw you come on, and I was like, well, okay. And then I saw you by yourself, so I said, well, I'm already trying to get ready. I was fighting sound on my end. I couldn't get any mic using a different program.
You're good. I messaged Chuck. I was going to see if he wanted to jump on tonight, but I didn't get nothing back. I mean, he might still be trying to rest up or whatever. I know he
had an accident, didn't he?
What?
Didn't he have an accident?
Yeah. His truck got totaled out, and yeah, he's Hi, KK. Grandpa loves you too.
Oh yeah, I ain't seen her in a long time. She should send me some pictures.
Oh, there you go, Sophie. She says Peppa and Billy. KK says hi.
Yeah, tell her, hey, I miss her, man.
Yeah, you should send Billy some pictures of KK.
Yep.
So, yeah, we I don't know. I was just explaining kind of, what's up, Jeremy? I spent all day with that guy today.
He called me with a really good idea. And
I know. He already mentioned it to me, and I told him, you know what? Billy loves to hear ideas from the competitors.
But so Jeremy, you were supposed to text me the idea also.
He does have a really good idea, though.
Yeah, I like it.
Me too.
I think it could be a good thing added to the Team Wars format. For
sure. And that's what I explained to him. And I'm like, all you got to do is call Billy up. Like, he'll hear you out.
Yeah.
No, he loves ideas,
man. Yeah, I'm not creative, and I'm bad at them. So, I'm down to hear ideas. I'll even tell you this, man. Of all of Base Wars, let me see if I have any of my ideas on here. Nope, none of the demo classes was my idea. Okay, maybe the trunk class. Nope. Nope. Like literally very few of these. Our original 5 classes could be my idea. Past that, most of the hurricane, the typhoon, cyclone, all that stuff, that would be probably, I think, Jimmy Ham at Pro Audio Center.
Okay.
Let's see. Hot seat may have been my idea. I can't really remember. Mayhem, I got that from Jimmy Pittman. Not sure where Deathmatch come from. The least classes, the names, I think.
There you go, Billy.
Huh?
I put it up for you.
Right? Yeah. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? yeah, man, like none of these are really my ideas. I definitely don't. Old school was my idea.
Yeah, old school's the cool one though. A lot of
It was
people
an
enjoy
idea
it.
back in 1990.
Yeah, I mean it's still a good idea. Everybody likes
Yeah,
it. I mean, I
we
know
got all the
Jordan.
demo wars classes from Greg Kelly.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Demo Dominator may have been my idea, but it may not have been too. I ain't sure. Yeah, so no, he had a good idea. I liked it. I'm pretty sure we're gonna implement it if he'll send it to me because I've already forgotten it. Right?
There you go, Jeremy. You need to send it to Billy.
Yeah, man.
I love old school.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times people tell me ideas, man, but I just don't. They probably think I'm not listening or paying attention, but I'm gonna process it first. I'm gonna sit there, nod my head, let it sink in a few days, and then
Yeah, yeah.
then I kind of act on it.
Yeah, I was at Jeremy's house all day, man. I bought an old school Cadillac and I'm trying to fix it up. And I went over there. He helped me today. We got an alternator in it, got a new battery in it, got 2 new tires for it, and then we got to do brake lines tomorrow. So
Brakes are important.
yeah, it don't stop. It runs and drives now, but it doesn't stop. So
Yeah,
we got an older caddy, and
well, he doesn't drive, does he?
no,
So you ought to just cut a hole in the floorboard and let him use his feet.
no, the car's mine.
Oh,
I just got it over at his house.
I got it.
And me and him, we've been working on it together, like, just tag teaming it, getting it finished up. So,
yeah.
I worked with a guy that had 2412s and cubes in a concrete floor Civic. That's a lot of subs in a little space.
Yeah, it sure is.
They don't have very much space. Oh man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm new to all new suspension and control arms online, etc. Yeah. No, yeah, we have some plans for the Cadillac. It's interesting, I guess. It's an older Cadillac, but it'll be a cool car to drive around. Nice cruiser. Nice and comfortable.
Sled.
Yeah. It's got the fin tail lights and everything. It's a bigger one, bigger bodied Cadillacs. And they were all steel.
Yeah. Are they rusted?
No, there's no rust on it at all.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, you can ask Jeremy. It's a super clean car. There's no rust, not even underneath on the body, and I picked it up for $600.
Dang. Man, I can't believe you bought that car when you could have been buying my massive.
No, I'm good.
Massive.
Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, Billy's got 6 massive Hippo 15s. Right? You got 6 massive Hippo 15s for sale. And an enclosure if you have a Jeep.
No. We already sent that to the burn pile.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It was in the way.
I got you. I got a big heart. He's like, I'm trying to be a nice guy. I'll help anybody, no matter what happened in the past. I'm just says I'm not a fan of the car. Yeah. She doesn't like it.
She just hadn't got in the back seat yet. What kind of Cadillac is it?
It's a DeVille.
Like a what year?
It's a early 90s.
Oh yeah, you need like a 70s.
Man, it ain't that old. I wish.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, that's big back. That's big trunk too.
I mean, still got a big trunk.
She start getting out of line, you put her in a trunk.
No, David. I don't need the massive 15s.
Yeah, they fit in the trunk of that car.
Yeah, they would. I mean, Jeremy was already measuring it out. Yeah, 95 DeVille, yep.
No, I think I wound up with 6 Crossfire 15s also with 4-inch voice coils.
Hey, what's up, Marcus? 6 Crossfires, huh?
Yep, with 4-inch voice coils.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so.
And that's gonna go in the Jeep.
No. That's a big kicker.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said the Jeep was gonna be a full kicker build.
Yeah, I think they may wind up going in the little Ranger.
Wow.
Yeah,
That'd be a cool build.
yeah.
Jeremy says, "What? No, not Crossfire." That's
Yeah,
because everybody around here, for some reason, got on a Crossfire kick, man, and like that's almost all you see is Crossfire and Resilient.
I wheeled and dealed. Honestly, I wheeled and dealed, and I actually hooked somebody else up with RS, and I took some took the Crossfire in kind of on trade.
Gotcha. Yeah, those Resilient sounds are nice, man. I like them. So
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of
that. So Resilient and Kicker, they have sponsored our finals awards next year.
Oh, they already got it.
Yep.
Dang, right on.
Yep.
So big shout out to Kicker and Resilient, man. We appreciate you guys.
Yeah, got approval, I think, about 3 or 4 days ago.
Nice, yeah.
Or our final first place award. They did our finals first place awards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. And Worlds is what, October 4th?
I have no idea. Sounds right. First Saturday of the month.
Yeah, I think you said it was the 4th, but I'm not sure.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, first Saturday of October, Space Wars Worlds. My new build is loud. Yeah, it is. It's loud. I like his new build, man. That thing sounds better than it's ever sounded. It sounds so good. So yeah, it really does. I was super impressed with it. Billy, stop working and build a base ride. I need something to demo.
Come on over here. I need
somebody David.
Yeah.
I'm with you, David. I still remember you. I appreciate.
We're gonna get the Jeep done first. Probably pretty quickly. Once I get on it, I'm gonna just bust until it's done. You know.
Yeah. Right, Trevor. He said I might be ready by then. He's switching up. He's putting 2 504 amp hours C-Maxes in his ride and 4 Ruthless 10Ks.
Dang.
Yeah, so he said he's got a lot. He's in the process of pulling his.
That'd take a lot of juice, man.
Yeah. He's pulling out his 480 amp hour. He's putting 2 504 amp hour banks in it.
So, yeah. Yeah, you'd have to.
You know what that. You know what that's like, though.
Yeah.
You got some banks that's ridiculous, too.
Yeah.
On 4, I'm gonna guess they're DCs because it says level 618. So I'm sure that's probably the DC level 6s. That Jeep's gonna be done before the Mystery Machine.
Yeah, the Mystery Machine is tabled. I'm gonna come store it under David's garage. No, under his carport while I build this Jeep.
Yeah, as the Mystery Machine, the truck.
Yeah. I don't know why people call it that. But lots of people have called it that. I guess the colors were. I don't even know what color the Mystery Machine was, but everybody calls it that. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean it was blue and green and had like red lettering, I believe, or orange lettering.
Yeah, it was. It had that. Well, when the truck was painted, that peach that's on there was supposed to have been orange. Just came out that way, right?
Sure. Yeah.
What we do now, we just dealt with it, right? So, yeah.
It's like a seafoam green.
Yeah, the truck was blue, silver, but it had stripes on it, and one of them was about a seafoam green. It has seafoam green stripe, a peach stripe, which was supposed to be orange. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. No, I was explaining to them I got shows getting ready to go, and I got more shows people are calling about, wanting me to come to, and the guys from Ohio or Illinois, I meant,
Yeah.
the SummerSlam.
Yeah.
He hit me up the other day and told me they're really looking forward to me coming out there again. They're still doing it. It's just going to be at the actual Nichols Fabrication Shop this year.
Okay.
Instead of at the campground. And he said he'd still cover my ends and make sure it's worth it for me. And I was like, that's cool. That works. So
he needs to let us have that motorhome, huh?
No, dude, that camper he had was so nice that he let us have. I mean, it was such a nice camper. We had a really good time. And we were right on the lake. It was beautiful, man. And a beautiful area. It was quiet, comfortable. He said I got 2 10K strapped right now at a quarter ohm each, doing 162 on the glass and a 1/6 order. Nice. I call it that because it hasn't been seen in 10 years. It's always talked about.
All right.
David.
Yeah,
Jeremy said.
I really want to get on it, man. I do, but I spent all my money on Base Wars rather than,
Yeah, but you created something that tons of people can enjoy.
Yeah, that I did.
I
still don't have a truck because of it.
And like I say, and like Jimmy says, and like most of the judges say, we're here to have fun, and bring the fun back to the lanes and have a good time. So, I mean, that's what it's about, I'm hoping to catch Billy in the Midwest again. Got the pleasure of meeting him at 712 a couple years ago.
I'm going to try to hit every area this year.
Marcus says, I'm a Base Wars member for life.
He's been around a while. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you big time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know you, but definitely appreciate you supporting the org, and
yeah,
we definitely love to see you guys come out and do your thing. So that's what we're all here for, right, Billy?
That's right.
We want to make everybody have a good time, and
that's all that matters, man.
No, Jeremy, you might as well hang that up. Like I said, we totally support everything Denise and Donnie do, and we support Slam, right? And we're going to be there. No matter when it happens or where it happens, we're going to be at Slam no matter what. But we don't know anything yet where Slam's going to be or the dates. Or
I missed a call. She and I traded phone calls today, and it was late when I reached back out to her, and she sent me a message. She'll call me tomorrow. I don't know if that'll be an update on that or what it'll be. But it might not have anything to do with it. I don't know. But if it is, I'll go live and share the news if I can. If I can't, I'm sure they're working on it. It's not like they don't want to have it. It's the biggest car audio show in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's not like it's not going to happen.
Right.
Just where is it going to happen and stuff. They got challenges, I'm sure. It's a lot to do. I'm sure there are challenges on where they go, so.
That guy said there is no slam. No, there's definitely a slam.
There's going to be a slam. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it won't matter, Trevor. There is definitely going to be a slamology.
Yeah.
We know that much. It's not. Yeah. It's not happening. It's not going to be Slam.
Not be the biggest show in the world.
Yeah, it's not going to be Slam 2026 like people are messing around saying.
I can't think of another show that's even a quarter of that show.
No. I mean, I haven't been to a lot of the real big shows, like Ruckus or Wake the Dead or nothing, but
those shows are a tenth, if that, of Slam. A tenth.
Oh, okay. Yes, I've never been to them, so I don't really know. I've never been to either one, so. But I hear they're great shows. I've just been
awesome shows. Yeah,
are there Sundown show?
Slamology is the only show that you go to that you physically cannot get in every vehicle because there's so many. The only one we have of audio that you can't see every vehicle. You just can't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, there was even people even last year, we didn't even get to see some people that wanted to compete at Slam. because
Yeah, I know,
because they
right?
were like, hey, we couldn't get in the lanes. I didn't want to sit there for an hour or whatever.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, because I learned.
I went to two Slamologies probably before we got there, maybe three, and like I never got to see any of the. I never got to see all the vehicles, never at any one of them. It's hard. It was you can get through the demo section, you know, or the you know with the vendors. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see all that,
like
but you
where
never
Jimmy,
get through all the vehicles in the competitor parking lot.
like where they got like Jimmy set up at in the
Yeah, you
crossfire
can get
area.
through all that stuff. That's not a big deal. But
Yeah,
you'll never get to see every competitor vehicle in the parking lot. And there's nicer vehicles in that parking lot than there are in the vendor parking lot. You know,
yeah.
vendor booths. Yeah.
Jeremy says he's planning on going to Florida show with their. It's a U.S. Amps show down in Florida.
I'm not sure which one they're doing, but the one you want to go to is John Kent's show, Made of Steel. That's the biggest one there.
And that's Hillsborough County Fairgrounds, ain't it?
Yeah, he does
Hillsborough.
most of his shows at that spot.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. The campsite was always fun across the street, the raceway. The campsite, man. I've stayed there a few times. Greg says I like the SQ section. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Greg stays over there doing the Demo Wars area.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
Where are you talking about? At Slamology or at John's show? Yeah. Made of Steel is the one in Florida. If you can only go to one, that's the one you want to go to.
It's the Disney World of car audio. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Slamology is there. Just like I said, there is not another show that I know of.
Okay, yeah. I see Greg said it's Slam.
Yeah, there's not another show that I know of that would be any. I mean, like seriously, even a tenth of Slamology. I mean, if somebody out there tell me wrong, but I think in the upper, the only one I have not been to is Surf City, and I don't think it even come close to comparing to it. Right?
What's up, Jamie?
Hey, Jamie. Jamie, in your area, they have one called 702 Boom, 70 something Boom. That's the biggest show I think up in their area. And then John Kent's show down in Florida is the biggest one down in that area. That's a car audio show, right? They have a show that's bigger. I forget the name of it. But 712 Boom, that's right, 712 Boom. That's the one that's up in like Iowa, Nebraska, or somewhere. I don't know.
Missouri, I don't know.
It's up over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then okay, so Greg's show, Middle Tennessee. I think Greg's man, I don't know which one would be bigger, High Voltage or
Smoky Mountain Jamming.
Yeah, I don't know which, but in the Tennessee, I think those are the two big shows. Excess Power's there, but it's not as big as Greg's show. Let's see. Now the East Coast got a lot of shows, but Slamology just
takes the cake.
Yeah.
It just takes the cake, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, man, Slam is it's a wonderful show, and I'm sure you got to think of all the loud vehicles. You got to think of where they're going to be placing all these cars and neighbors and neighboring businesses, companies. There's probably tons of hoops they got to get through anyways to get something set up at a different venue that they're not already accompanied with. Yeah. So like it takes time. So that's why, I mean, I don't see why. I understand some people need to know, but like, I mean, I know no matter what, we're gonna be there, and and I know it's still happening. So
yeah, we just don't know exactly where yet.
Yep, or when. So oh, I probably didn't even have my phone, Greg. I can call you after you're live.
Get in touch with you for 3 months, man. I forget about what I'm supposed to tell you. I forget.
Oh man, I didn't even know. My wife had my phone one day and she did tell me, and I totally forgot to call you back, to be honest with you. I've been doing all kinds of stuff too, trying to get around. Then I got that new car that I'm working on, and racetracks are perfect places because they're already expected to be loud. Yeah. I mean, I get that.
Just remembered, I was supposed to reach out to Wes about a show.
They get to find a place that'll hold up to 10,000 people, or they got to find a place.
Yeah, that's a lot of people, and the insurance is an issue. You know, I'm sure
insurance costs money for sure. Even when I did my World Finals here in Indiana, it definitely costed. I mean, even my insurance was up there. I mean, it was like 200 and something for one day, and that was just at a fairgrounds.
Yeah,
like in case somebody would hit a building or run into a pole or something, like it was crazy. Yeah, base carries far. You got to think too, Stephen. Like some people that have those stunt walls, those things get loud too. You can hear those things.
We're just on the edge of telling people just don't bring your stunt walls or don't use it at our shows, because stunt walls is what's getting us all shut down.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. It's
not that, and I hate hearing them, but because they play music that sucks rather than play real music. But they are. Every show I've ever had shut down has been shut down because of stunt walls.
Luckily, I've had no shutdowns yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never had bass. Now I was talking with Jimmy Pittman. He said he had been shut down for bass before. Let's see. I don't think I've ever been shut down for bass.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Like I don't know. I definitely enjoy it, man. I like seeing the people come out. I like seeing different builds. I enjoy
Oh yeah, man! I love them.
Around here, people change their build over the winter, so it's like, all right, the person, their car or their truck or SUV, but they pull in the lanes and it's a totally different build, and it's just like, man, I want to get a demo of that one now. Like it's cool. Stunt walls are ridiculous and should be banned from shows.
Well, I can give you many examples. Jimmy Pittman will have them aimed at his tent and then it can't do business. I remember I had the PRV van not even aimed at my tent, but he was 50 yards away, maybe a little further, and I couldn't physically talk to the person standing in front of me. Just have to stand there and just keep your mouth shut until they turned it down. That's all you can do, look at one another. Let's see. Greg has a great experience at Greg, what's that show in North Carolina you've done two years in a row at least, I think? Ruckus. Yeah, Ruckus. That's right. At Ruckus, yeah, man. So you just
he said I wanted to whoop a couple at Ruckus.
Right. The first year, it was my first year. I don't think it was Greg's first year, but I had to go over there and tell these guys, look, man, no, stop. And and so it was almost a problem, but I get it. They done went over there and set up and they got the little podium out there and they don't want to move and they came to play their stuff. So, I mean, I understand. But
waving the power wheels at them.
Yeah, that's right. We sure did.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
They packed up and moved.
He said you chewed the one out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trevor says you mean the stupid 10K walls.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we need to
God the power
for everybody. It'd be okay to have a little bit on the outside, right? To help if you want to get a demo so the people standing around could hear something other than bass, maybe. But it don't have to be that loud, 500 feet away.
Right. It's bass wars, not stunt wars.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you get people though that come to the shows and they bring like portable stunt walls for like demo wars.
Well, And also, man, what is wrong with playing music that is worth a shit? Right?
I understand.
mean, what is wrong with playing regular music that people like to listen to? Nobody. Well, I can't say nobody. But most people don't ride around listening to ding, 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 ding. That's, that's all they play because they can't play any mid bass or anything lower, So they just have those high, Eminem, when we would have a high end that was lacking, let me say that, we played Eminem because his rap is bass and then his voice is up high. So you could have his voice loud and you have a bass and nothing in between because you didn't have to, because mid bass is where it's hard. Mid bass is where it's hard to not get distortion and all that stuff.
I come in slamming.
Yeah, nothing wrong with playing a little English. I tell them, man, play some George Strait. Play some George Strait. People would love you.
Play some George Strait.
Yeah, George Jones. Any of the Georges.
Yeah, the Georges. We had Greg.
Yeah.
We had that kind of stuff going on at the Sunday.
Yeah, Rich Stapleton, Creed. Any of the good guys. AC/DC, for God's sake, man. Come on, man. We man. Let's play man music. Not
representing. Amen.
Right. Yeah, I love it too. Yes, I do. At certain times when I don't have the ability to play mid bass, I love it. When my system is lame enough that I can't play mid bass, I like techno.
The Big Balls song.
But do they have mid bass also? They probably don't. Oh yeah, the Big Ball song. That's a good one, right?
The Big Ball song. AC/DC.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, people play stuff that if you're at a show, the people there is your audience.
Yeah.
I know that everybody thinks, well, it's mine. I play what I want to. Well, you have shitty taste in music. Play what everybody else likes. You're the entertainment.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't see it the way I see it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Right. That's right. I agree.
I'd rather hear Milli Vanilli than most of it.
Yeah.
I play cheating songs according to just Man in the Mirror.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
I mess with him all the time. I tell him that I tell him Man in the Mirror is cheating for Demo Wars, but I just joke with him. He knows I'm playing with him.
Yeah.
Bring out the Wham.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a Bass Wars playlist for people to play at Bass Wars. What you think? You think they would buy it? Not buy it to money wise, but you think they would play it if I made a public playlist for Bass Wars put on YouTube?
Probably.
I think I'll do that.
We like the cars that go boom.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
What's everyone's thoughts on Subtronic songs?
On what? Subtronic? I don't even know what that means, man.
I'm not even sure either, Steven.
Subsonic, maybe?
Maybe Subsonic. I like Subsonic. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Exactly, Greg. Desperation Songs by Michael Jackson.
I could definitely give you some suggestions here.
That's exactly what I told Jeremy. I'm like, dude.
There used to be a band called Styx. There used to be a band called Rush. They have real music that people can listen to. Yeah, man. You guys should try it. Look those up. Look those bands up. Let's make our life not suck so bad when we're at shows. Let me see.
I'm having a blast with you tonight, Billy.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a good one tonight.
Yeah, man.
That's what I tell them too, Greg. I'm like, you play Michael Jackson's because you're desperate.
Yeah, hey, listen, I see that, and I remind you, we have bass back in the day when we were playing them songs. We just don't have bass like what you guys are used to now. But A real man can get bass out of them songs.
Yeah, yeah, and he does.
Right?
Jeremy's a
You
big.
got 815s in your ride, and you can't get bass out of music. You got a problem. You got a problem with your bass, right? So look, there's
Splinky Dub.
Everlast has got some good music, right? Queen, you ever heard of Queen? It's a rock band.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah.
Freddie Mercury.
Yep. Let's see, AC/DC, of course, that's a good one. Journey. Now, honestly, do that after dark. Don't be playing Journey during the daytime. Maybe one or two of them, but
you gotta play that during lit.
There's a song that you guys would love because it's all bass. It's by Billy Idol and it's called Prodigal Son Blues. It's low, it's almost a steady tone, and it's kind of awesome.
Billy is a Queen guy, says David Bryant.
Yep, I like Queen.
Just
and then there's actually a song by AC/DC called Decibel.
Kid Rock.
Yep. See, music, good music. Yeah.
I like Gunther.
We used to have somebody called the NXS. You ever heard them?
The what?
Good music.
Phil Collins.
That's one of them you want to play after dark, probably.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
I like Creed. It's got a lot of bass in it. Yeah.
What up, RJ?
Chris Stapleton. George Clinton. You remember his stuff?
Man, that's old.
Yeah. Wild Cherry. Play that funky music, white boy. I don't understand how y'all don't play that in Demo Wars. Every girl will start dancing.
Aerosmith. Rockabilly music, Cherries, Popping Daddies. I don't know. The Beatles.
I don't know if they have one that I would attempt, but
Lords of Acid, says Greg Kelly.
I remember that one. Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to find I had a different playlist for the different sections of the country. You know,
Morris,
you go to Louisiana and play Michael Jackson.
Morris and Hendrick.
You don't go up to Greg's area and play Cajun music. You know,
come on.
You don't. Well, not if you don't want to get run off.
Right. Alabama slams too. Alabama.
The state?
They said Kraftwerks.
Don't know that one.
Me neither. No, Alabama, the band, I believe.
Wonder what song they have that slaps. I don't know.
Papa Roach.
Yep, Papa Roach, yeah. Yeah, man. Too Short. Guns N' Roses. ZZ Top, man. Everybody loves ZZ Top. Why won't they play ZZ Top?
I don't know. Willie Nelson. Disturbed. We're just getting all kinds of bands going in here that's, real music.
There's a band called Rehab.
Yeah.
Listen to a song called Crazy People. It's awesome.
Slipknot.
Slipknot, you will burn your stuff up.
If you have the right
it's fast.
It does. There was, Luke Venezuela, right?
Nuh-uh.
Well, he's one of my good buddies in Chicago. His Escalade got burned last night. Someone burned his Escalade and his Scion. He's been at Slam. He won Deadliest Demo last year.
Wow.
And he played a song by Lamb of God.
Yeah.
For me, and it was rough. It was rough. Those drums, man, those kick drums, they were getting me. I mean, but he does like a 160 plus at 20 hertz. So
dang, that's got to feel good.
It does.
Right?
It does. It's awesome. Yeah. Oh, night before last and year before last. I don't know. I'll pull up playing some King George, Foreigner, Hank Jr., Dr. Dre.
Did you underground? The Humpty Dance,
To dance.
Young MC, Bust a Move. See, all these songs that people could play. CNC Music Factory had a bunch of them, and they hit. Madonna even hit.
The Beastie Boys.
Yeah, Beastie Boys. Yeah, got that on here. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Black Eyed Peas.
Cranberries. Oh, Lord.
See, we used to have good music to listen to, man, and now they just play techno because they can't play real music. Their system won't do it. Or let me say this: their system won't do it loud. They introduce distortion, and then it's hard to get a mid bass to play up loud, to fill in and not distort.
And I tried to explain that, like, it was totally different back when I first started. Like, I thought I was loud on what I had back in the day, and then, like, seeing it now is totally different. But back then, you could pretty much hook up whatever subs to whatever amp, and it's going to play. Now, it's like, oh, it's this ohm mode, or it's going to blow up.
Well,
I don't know. I've never had no problems with that back in the day.
Back in the day, we knew what the gain was for.
Yeah, it's not a volume knob.
Yeah. Nowadays, they ain't figured it out yet. You know?
Greg Kelly says ICP.
And I say the gain, but even from the stereo, when you throw crap into your amplifier, you can't complain when your speaker takes a crap. Right?
Right. Yep.
There was a post the other day that said, what ohm do you run yours at? Like 0.7 or 0.35? I'm like 4 or 8 because I don't hate my amplifiers. Right?
I mean, you're going to be running a lot more efficient.
Well, things were different back then, and I did that to make a joke, but because back then our amplifiers didn't do that. You know, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
I
mean, it was, but I mean, even if you do run it at a higher or, ohm mode, like, it's just going to gain efficiency on the amp. You ain't going to put as much power out, but you'll gain more efficiency.
There's nothing but benefits the higher the ohm load you go.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Marcus says 1 ohm.
Yeah, a lot of people at less than 1 or less than 1. Most people ain't even at 2 nowadays, you know?
Mm-hmm. Back in high school, it was only Techmaster, Peb on McCade. Yeah, I don't know what those are.
I remember I used to leave my high school bumping to Rush, Tom Sawyer, right?
Okay.
Flashdance. We actually listened to Flashdance as music when we were, because it bumped, right? You're going to listen to what bumps, you know? Yeah,
you do. Even if the song sucks.
Yeah, man.
Even if the song sucks, you listen to it because it bumps.
You just want to feel it, right?
Right, yeah. No benefit in bass wars at higher ohms.
That's true. Just better for your amplifiers. But your score's definitely lower.
Yeah. That dude says quarter ohm gang.
Yeah.
For now, LOL. I got something coming. Won't be ready this season, but next season it's going to come out of nowhere and take names. Uh-oh, RJ. RJ's over here talking now.
Right.
He's gonna call people out. RJ wants to take on some heavy hitters.
Well, that'll be fun.
Oh, it's always fun to try to advance, and push yourself forward and keep putting goals and goals and goals until you get to where you want to be,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way, I don't know, it seems really worth it besides just having fun with it. I enjoy the competitive side, but I also enjoy, the competition part of it and the camaraderie. Like, you got to have all of it.
Yeah.
It makes for a good time. What 3K amps is everyone
using?
It
helps if you have shrimp and crawfish and hamburgers and hot dogs too.
Well, I got to come down there for that.
Yeah. You hot dogs and hamburgers up there, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I ain't got the good shrimp. You know, you told me about the good shrimp. You told me the secret.
David is the one that told me.
Oh, okay. So we got
David
teacher after teacher, you know, teaching, passing it
Yeah.
down. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So this guy, he wants to know, Joseph, what 3K amps is everyone using for Bandit class? What do you see most? I don't know. For me, and up here in Indiana, I mean, I see a lot of the Stetson 3Ks. I see Tower Amp 3Ks. I see the Banda 3Ks.
Don't does Sundown have a 3K?
Yeah, I think they did have like a SFB 3000.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's like a Brazilian style amp that Sundown did. I also see the Sound Digital 3Ks.
Yeah, okay.
Up here.
Are y'all able to clamp the Tower Amps 3K?
Yeah, I mean they clamp if you want to clamp them. Yeah, but I mean,
some of the Tower Amps is really difficult to clamp. It's really not. I was just curious.
I mean, mine all clamped fine, and I was running the 12Ks.
Let me see something quick here.
RJ says the Timpano 3K is a sleeper. Oh, I don't know about that one, RJ. Yeah, the Sound Digital 3Ks are nasty, dude. Jack Hawley used the Sound Digital 3K in his
what does RS have?
What? RS is Stetson.
Oh.
RS has all Stetson amps, but Jack Hawley ran the Sound Digital 3K, clamped like 2,700 watts and did like a 158 something. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't in Bandit because his cone area was way over that, but he just used it because he needed to for the time being. So he just threw a Sound Digital 3K in there. Still did a 158 something in that little focus. The thing's nasty. So the cone area for Bandit's what, 250, right? Something like that, I think. I don't know. I'm having a dumb moment.
It's for Bandit. It is.
I said 250, but probably I think I'm wrong.
250.
Oh, okay, I was right. I was like, I think it's 250. I said it off the top of my head without thinking about it. But yeah, 250. Yeah, Greg Kelly, you're funny. He says nothing beats the Orion 3K/50K.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know if they're going to be making it over here or not, but there's this. You see this on the right hand side, this digital Star Sound.
Yes, I do.
They've got a 3K also, and I don't know if RP is going to bring them over or not. But they're wanting to come.
I know RP did bring a few.
He's testing. Those are just to test. I mean to sell.
Yeah. The Orion amp is legal, but it's got to be clamped. If it goes over 3K, the run is basically like DQ'd. And then you just got to rerun. But the good thing about Bass War is it's free reruns. So you just got to stay under that 3K.
Yeah, the only way the only way you can get kicked out of Bass Wars or whatever is to be mean to the judge. So you can get rerun all day long within reason up until some people do an hour, till the end of the show. Some people do 2, depends on the show. But
he said, okay, in my 418 box, I have to put 1000.1 BD amp on it, and pull the 54 on the glass. I have full video to verify. Nice. Can I use a bigger amp and just clamp through? That'd put you in a pro class. If you want to do something like that, you might as well do a pro class.
What's that?
He said, can you use a bigger amp and just clamp 3K?
Yeah, you'd have to go into the pro class to do that.
Like that'd be a 5K, right?
Yeah.
It'd be a 5K clamp class. So you could, like in that class, though, you could have a 30K.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
as long as you stay under 5K, it won't matter because that's what we have the pro classes for. Like
Yeah.
Bandit and the smaller classes like that's for the little guys that are just starting out. Got still fresh in the scene, and
Yeah.
so everybody can still have fun and ain't veterans coming in and just whooping all over them.
Yeah.
And when they don't have fun and they don't come back, they don't want to do it no more. They get discouraged. Old school Rockford, I lied about only one hint. I guess I will give another hint. Where does a blow through fall into play? If it's in a truck, so a blow through is considered a no wall if it's not past the bed rails.
Yeah.
If it's above the bed rails, the blow through is considered a wall.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Greg, I did tell them this already. Resilient and Kicker sponsoring our awards for first place finals awards.
Yep.
Yeah, I told them that.
Yep. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's definitely awesome. Resilient has been awesome. I know they've helped me so much, and then they're absolutely a great company. Yeah, if it's below the bed rails, it's considered a no wall. You'd be in a no wall class, RJ. If it's above bed rails, then it's a wall class. Making go bigger. Yeah. I mean, that's basically how it is, though. I mean, he said, "Are you going to doing rings this year?"
Ring. Yeah.
Not
we are.
Yeah.
I was gonna keep it on the down low, but we probably won't be able to.
Yes, that's true, Greg. That is 100% true. If you call Resilient Sounds and you make an order, let them know that you run Base Wars. They will give you a discount. You'll get a competitor.
I didn't tell them about that.
You do get a competitor discount if you let them know that you're running with Base Wars. No wall, 615, 20K max, future power. There, I mean, get at it, RJ. I'm ready to see it. Ready to see it. Like I said, it's always fun up here. It can be fun and suck in the winter. Now, I get the distributor discount because I am a Resilient dealer. And I'm at top tier now. Sold over $10,000 in product of Resilient. Yeah, so I got that top tier life. It is nice. It's nice. I mean, I've been working a lot with Robbie and them, so it's cool. Doing a 418, 18 to 19K no wall in the back seat of an F350. That would be fun, Steven. My Platinum V2s are on the way. Heck yeah, Greg. I like the Plat V2s. I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of them yet, obviously, but they look nice. They look nice for sure. And I haven't seen them perform yet. I don't know if they're going to perform better or worse than the V1s. It should be better. It's got, 50% more motor force than the V1. It's got a longer coil, so the coil should stay in the gap longer, which should make it where it don't get as hot as fast. But yeah, I think the Platinum V2s are gonna be awesome. I mean, the Gold V2s are great too. I had two of those and I love them. Oh, look at Billy over here disappearing on me and putting these little rings up.
Let me see if I can figure out.
Yeah, your Tahoe is nice, Greg.
Let me see here.
I think it's had a ton of different subs in it. I think when I first met you, you had Sundowns, and then you had Crossfires, and then I know you had the Dreamsicles, and now you're going with the Plat V2s. I don't know what else you've had in there. I couldn't tell you, but yeah, the gold V2s are nice. I do like them. I didn't have any issue. My platinum V2s are on the way. I need to plead with RS sponsor build to get done way sooner. Yeah, I can't wait. Getting ready to install Vibraflex and mount box. Yep. It's always, man. Always, Steven. Work, man. But after it's done, it's worth it. Can't say who the new owner of the Crossfires are. It's Billy.
Yeah.
I guessed. I put 2 and 2 together.
Dang, man, we can't get nothing by you.
That quick, I was like, oh, that's Billy. I already know now.
Yeah.
He done told us he got some Crossfires.
Yeah, I was proud of him.
He got
all up in the Ranger.
You can put them on the Ranger, yep. Below rear window or side windows. If it's in the back seat, as long as it ain't sealed off, it'll be considered a no wall.
Yeah.
If it's yeah, for Base Wars it's a no wall, correct. As long as it's not sealed, it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Because I mean, I understand your point of view, Billy, on it. Like when they're going to seal it, like they're going to take cabin space out, so they have a smaller space to pressurize. I mean, that's what we do. That's why we build walls. Like typically, I mean, but you got like Brett Arsenault and Greg Kelly with the C pillars. Chris Petty, the guy was on here earlier, he has a C pillar, and they're loud. Like Brett's is loud. Yeah. Greg's is loud. Chris's is loud.
Yeah.
So I get it. They're huge. He said, LOL, they're huge.
Yeah, this has always been my point, too.
Yeah.
The reason that we do it the way we do it.
Yeah. Just as long as it ain't sealed, like it ain't sealed off, yeah, it's not a wall in Base Wars. It's just a no wall. Can box be sealed 2 doors?
It can't be attached on the sides if it goes all the way up. Now, if it don't go all the way up, then it can,
Yeah.
But there's no easy answer to what you're asking. So, and it's because I let the judges use their common sense. Did you shrink the cabin? Did you shrink the cabin? Was that's the goal of a wall? Did you do it? If you tried and you didn't succeed, it was still a no wall, right?
Yeah.
But if you tried and you succeeded, then so if you got it all sealed up except for an inch at the top, yeah, that's a wall. But
still got
if it's sealed up, then yeah, it would be. If it's sealed up, it would be a wall. That's what we call sealed up. Even if it's not touching it, if it's an inch away and we know if we can look at it and say, oh, he's trying to shrink the cabin, and if you're not touching like an inch, you missed it. Yeah, you're trying to seal it up. You're trying to take away airspace. That's a wall. If it's a foot, then probably not a wall. That kind of thing.
Right. Greg says he's still got the 15-inch Dreamsicles and 6 DD 9512s.
And I'm going to take him my Massive to let him try and sell them too. He's better at selling stuff than I am.
Just trade him. Give him
I would be down, but I don't think he was down.
Ask him for the 12s.
Apparently, some people don't think that the Massives are as good as the Crossfire. I don't understand, but
Come on, man. Come on. All right, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying nothing bad about Massive.
You can't. You know why? Because they've been in the Jeep for 5-6 years and none of them blow.
It's because they ain't had enough power on them.
Had a JBL crown on them.
Had six subs though.
I took a I don't know. Kind of cross, not cross.
difference.
Dang, what's the amp I took out of that thing?
I thought you said it was a. Oh
What's the
man.
blue, the amplifiers, guy from Alabama?
Oh yeah, incriminator.
Yeah, I took a big incriminator amp out.
Yeah. He said, yeah, 100-pound difference each.
Yeah.
I prefer the B&C products. Yeah, see, that's what Jack runs too. B&C iPals. Remember I was telling you about those? They're like the ones we were trying to figure out, like, they're not really a sub, they're more of like a concert speaker.
Yeah.
People around here, I mean, they get super loud. They're like 5-inch coils, and they just, wah! And it's loud. I don't know. They just get loud. I mean, they do. I've seen it firsthand.
It'd be hard to blow a 5-inch coil.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got 5-inch coils on those iPads.
Yeah. Some people have them now.
Yeah, they're getting them down there now.
Yeah. No, I've seen them. Yeah, like
you said. They were in the white.
Nobody down here is doing that.
Yeah, nobody down there is doing that. Man, now those ones are 4.5. Yeah, man, they're still big. Like, it's still a big coil, but like, it's insane. He said those are where the PA speakers Billy seen at Slam last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the B&Cs, dude, they're nuts.
Papa Bear did a 60-something in
the 21.
I think.
The 21.
Let's see. It was either Monster or Chaos. He popped up on a 60-something, I think, with two of them things.
He said the 21s have a 6-inch coil.
Oof. Wow.
And Greg Kelly says it's a stunt wall, LOL. Some of the old PSI subs had 5-inch coils.
Well, they sure did. I don't know what frequency. I know it was because we got a cap, but I don't know what frequency they did it, but it did a 60-something, I think. Was that 221s?
218s, I think.
218s, yeah.
In that Colorado, right?
David Bryant will know if he's still on here. He'll know what they was because that was he competes in that class.
And that was under 10K. I think it was like 9K or something like that.
Yeah.
Same class Matt Kirk ran.
What
was the 221?
I think that was either Chaos or Monster. I think it's Monster.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it's 221s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I know I get confused because, man, I've seen a lot of people running those now.
221s is like 700 inches. Unless we changed, and I don't think we did. Actually, I guess it would have been Ninja, huh?
That's the class Jack runs. Is Ninja. Jack Hawley
We
runs.
might have changed them since, because that was 2 years ago, I think, right? That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. And yeah, it was because that's when Matt let his son run his subs and he blew the subs in lane.
Yeah, I just don't remember. I don't remember what the classes were then.
Close to what they are now. I did have some people already ask this year about what was that one? Sniper. I've already had people ask about it. I'm like, well, I don't know. We don't have Sniper no more.
Yeah, we only had
because they got single cab trucks and they're trying to figure out if they put a
regular what class they would be in, even though it's in front of the B pillar, and just working with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assassin, no wall class, Ninja's open class. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's been a fun few years, man. It's because they're going down.
Yeah, I really look forward to Slam this year. I do.
I do too. And we know it's
every year we do it, it gets easier, and so it gets more enjoyable. You know, the first time I was just nervous because, you know, what in the world are we doing here at the largest show in the world? You know, Base Wars was not very old. We're still not very old, but you know, we were definitely the new people. You know,
Yeah.
and now the next year was that. How many years have we been there? Is it 2?
3.
Huh?
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah, because
So,
I've only done 2 with you guys, but you guys were there the year before that, and I remember because I was like intimidated by the tents and stuff. I was like, I'm not gonna run over there. That looks like where a lot of people go.
I thought we'd only been there 2, but I'm not sure.
Slam is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it will. Look forward to it.
This is what Greg's hitting you up for. And there's something else that I
have. No. See, I talked to Dustin too because Dustin hit me up, and I was like, no, I didn't get that. I talked to Jimmy about it, and I told them to send it to Tony, but apparently Tony didn't get it either. So I'm not sure where that award went. I have Guy Clark,
but there was something else to do with her.
I have Guy Clark and his wife's award, and that's the only 2 awards I have.
Yeah.
I hope you do a trophy for Demo Wars at Slam.
Yeah, we got to do something. So, just knowledge for everybody too. At the High Voltage shows coming up in April. It's a 2-day show this year. That's Sunday, I believe. We're going to do either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure which, but anyway, that weekend we're going to do another Team Wars.
When are you doing that again?
New and improved Team Wars. You're going to love it.
When?
April the something.
April the something. Okay. Can I run a Ruthless 10K monster? Yeah. I mean, Monster's a 10K limit class, 10K.
Yep.
As long as you have says 10K on it. Yep. I mean, obviously, my computer is going to be set to 10K. So,
well, you're not clamping it anyway.
But I mean, you don't have to. But I mean, there's a lot of people that ask to clamp anyways because they're just curious what they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, as long as it ain't getting clamped. Brandon, are you all coming down for my show in Southern Indiana that Chuck is judging? No, I won't be there, Stephen. That's Chuck. I told Chuck he could go ahead and have at that one. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make it. I do have other stuff that popped up. Oh, this guy again.
I'm not opposed to this. I'll get us all together and we'll all look at the different amplifiers. But really what those classes are supposed to be is for the beginner classes, you know. That's what we want to just make sure we don't not have beginner classes. But yeah, I'm not opposed to that, man. Just because if you don't have a 3K amp, there are not very many of them.
I think we should do a budget build class. That'd be fun. Well,
you got to be able to police it if you're going to do it, right? And like, who was it does a $500 test or whatever? What is that? $500 or $1,000? If it's not a class, it's some kind of something on Facebook that people do. But people go buying stuff used and they count that in it, kind of deal, and it ain't like legit.
God dang it, Greg. Do not clamp. If you clamp 15K and you're in a 10K class, it's not good.
Right. And then you be having to do it again.
And you have to stay under the 10K.
Most of the time, like if it's a 10K, most of the time, with impedance rise, you're not going to get that 10 out of it. That's why we just go with the whatever's on the amplifier.
Only Walmart brands.
Well, that kicker, they win everything.
Yeah, just get the kickers. And your little Bluetooth Jensen amp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what I want to do. I want to make a class that says the meter's got to be 2 foot from the speakers, right? Or the port, speaker and port.
extension
Build
cord
it.
for
I
it.
don't care if it's a car, a trailer, a truck, a limousine, whatever. We don't care. Just build it and let the loudest guy win. We don't care how much. Just a wide open class for the professionals.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And Joseph says, why not just clamp all the classes so it makes it fair?
Yeah, we already have other orgs for that.
Yep. And Greg says extension cord.
Yeah.
Just plug in the wall.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Boss only. Greg Kelly, you're a clown. Taylor Gardner. Just saying, I won stealth class with a Crossfire 3K.
Dang, yeah, that is crazy.
5,100 out of it at 1.8.
That is crazy at 1.8. What is it rated 3K? At what ohm is it rated at 3K? 8?
Yeah, that's what I'm curious. Because it must be, I'm going to guess it's an XS. Because, like, for some reason, I think their XS amps are way underrated. I don't know why. Their XSs, I think, the XTs seem to be like the base series of like Terra amps. I'm just saying that as an example. And then their XSs seem to be like the MDs. So like they'll put out more power, less voltage. That wouldn't be hard to do just as a 2-inch port in a small box.
Well,
what, Billy? What are you thinking? I see the
Crossfire's website, but not happening.
Not happening. I had a Crossfire 8K that identified as a 3K. We done another org. Put the mic in a box as a single 12 from poured on a 12-inch.
Can anybody else pull up crossfirecaraudio.com? I can't.
I was running audio pipe 1500 at half and was clamping about 2600 out of it. I don't know. I've looked on their website before, but I haven't checked it in a while. Oh, was it? It is an XT. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to pull it up, but it's
I know,
just a blank white page.
I've seen a lot of people have a lot of luck with the XSs. That's why I figured it was a XS. Crossfire Car Audio. Yeah, it's a blank page when you hit that.
So it is for y'all too? So it's their website?
Yeah, I went to their website and it's just a white page.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well.
Oh, before they rebranded it to a 4K.
Oh, I see.
They ended up rebranding it. Gonna be trying new Base Wars this season, says Dave Wimsat. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, you have a lot of fun.
Well, I'm excited. We didn't change much this year.
They only allow sales through Audio Apex. They did have their own website though, because I looked when I was talking to Michael Moore about some of his amps. Car Audio Bargain seems to be the common website for Crossfire. I just loaded it and sent it to your messenger.
Yeah, he loaded it. The website's up for him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That didn't show up for me.
Neither.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of interesting discussions. He said, I'm the only dealer for Crossfire in Tennessee.
Hey, Brandon, it pulls up now.
Yeah,
I clicked it off a Google search, but when I typed it in, it pulled up.
Oh, that's crazy. I still have the amp if y'all want to see it. at a show and test it out.
So what's a CFM amplifier, a C5, a C7, and a BMF? What's the difference in all those?
Mm.
C7 monoblock amplifier. Let's see.
Yeah.
C5 does not say monoblock, but
You can ask Greg those questions. I don't know much about Crossfire. He said small to large. That's basically why they say different things. Like BMF's the largest or the biggest, I guess I would assume. I'm gonna guess it's like big,
yeah.
MF. Um,
Well, the BMF don't have a 3K.
no. He said the wife has a C7 4K.
There's a 2K and a 4K. The 4K puts out 4,000 watts at 1 ohm in theory, but it does not tell us at what voltage and all that stuff. So, no, it says
BMF is smaller than XS.
at 12.5 volts. So you run 16 volts and you obviously get a little more. That's 2 volts below what your alternator charges at. So that's not cheating, but that's
C5 are multi and mono, and China BMF Korean. Okay, so the C5s are China, BMF is Korean.
What about C7? It's a strappable monoblock.
I've personally clamped 24K out of a 16K.
Yeah. The 16K, what 16K though?
The Crossfire.
Is that the BMF series?
I don't know which one he has.
12K. I don't even see a 16K. Let me go back.
They have Crossfire 16Ks.
Let me see here.
Their 8Ks are huge too. Holy crap, dude. Those 8Ks are heavy. XT 16K BMF took their place.
So on the website, I only see CFM, C5, C7, and BMF series.
BMF is the newest.
Okay, so they only have, it appears that they only have a 12K and an 8K.
They don't make the XSs anymore. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Yeah, the XSs were nice though. I like the XS series. Teammate of mine.
Looks like they still have a SQ4 XS series.
So teammate of mine at 15.5 on a 3K pulled 8,731 watts.
Dang.
Uh-oh. Dude, how nasty can you be? Just ran across this massive, nasty, your game won't last long, gross. I don't know, Vernon Vincent. I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know, man.
I don't know who that guy is. The 12K does over 20K. Don't make the XS or XT.
They went away. So now they're all C5, C7, or the BMF, or that whatever the one was before. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I do know, like I said, the XSs were beast amps.
Greg, what do you have in your vehicle? He's got 16Ks, right? 3 of them, but I don't know what they are.
BMFs are shorter but wider. Huh. Yeah. I did like the XS series, man. I'll tell you. Out of the Crossfire stuff, I like the XSs. They
Greg's
got,
got the XTs.
yeah, 3XT16Ks. And then they rebranded the 3K to the 4K C7.
So some people smarter than me said this to me back when I was having this conversation about amplifiers when I was deciding on how to do our Base Wars ratings or whatnot. And the smarter guy said, I can never sell a 3K, a 10,000 watt amplifier with a 3K badge on it up next to somebody that rates theirs 10K. He says the general public going to buy a 10K. So they don't, it's just stupid for them to badge something 3K when it puts out 10K. And he says, and those that do will change their ways soon enough. And apparently Crossfire is making that step right there from 3K to 4K. They're getting even closer, But they say that the general public who buys most car audio amplifiers just ain't going to pay the same price for a 3K when they can get a 10K, even though it's the same amplifier.
Right. No, that's a smart man.
Yeah. That was the guy that owns Kicker.
It sounds like a smart man.
It's a billionaire.
yeah, that's a true statement there.
Yeah.
It makes sense though. Like, yeah, it totally makes sense.
Yep. Well, all right, sir. You starting to talk too much, and
yeah,
I can't get a word in edgewise. I'm gonna leave you.
Oh man, no. I'll probably go too.
Yeah, I was joking. I swear that was my hint to say, hey, let's cut this thing off because
yeah, we've been on here for an hour and 33 minutes. We've been having fun talking about music. The XT4 subs are a 4-inch 3,000 watt RMS 1800 ounce magnet.
And this is what I got. So I need 3,000 watts. That means I need to put probably 10,000 watts on each one.
Yeah, I was like 10,000.
Seriously, right? What ohm load are they? I bet he's probably dual ones or something like that.
Probably.
Let's see. What are they? Dual ones, dual twos, quad eights.
Quad eights. Man, I remember some weird subs like that. Audiobahn had some weird ones like that.
Dual 0.5. Okay, so I might get away with 8,000. No, it's going to take 8,000 or 9,000 watts to heat them things up. Maybe 10,000, 12,000 watts each.
You have to put some power to them.
That's what I'm saying.
He said he had 9,600 per sub.
See what I mean? And they never even got warm. It'd take 12,000 watts to each one of them things to make them hurt. Even a little bit. I bet you never even smelled them, did you, Greg?
No, I don't know. He probably didn't.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right. I'm telling you, those 12Ks, we might have to have us a bunch of 12Ks on them thing. I need 6 12Ks.
6 12Ks. Oof.
Went to work another deal, Greg.
The box wasn't big enough for him.
That means that would make him need even more power. The smaller your box, the more power you got to have.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell anybody. That's my secret.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Well, next week at 8, you're going to be on here with Jimmy, right?
Nah, since I came on here tonight, you got to take my place next week.
Oh, no, it'll be just Jimmy by himself. We can have sad Jimmy on.
Right? Yeah, no, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know why I thought this was ours. Did we do it last week or something?
No, you okay? So Dan O'Brien did it last week, and then it was you the week before that, and me the week before that.
Okay.
And then you said this one was mine, and then next week would be you again, and then Dan, and then me, and so on. Jess says no, he's sad by himself. Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll probably be on there. I wouldn't leave him hanging.
Right on.
Yeah, we need to get us one more group. That way we can all have one a month.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I said, every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
8 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Like 5 p.m. California time.
Yep.
And I don't know what time. Africa time.
Yeah, I remember that, RJ. About Brad's subs. They were taking abuse for sure, but subs are flying everywhere. There's pieces of the subs just ripping, tearing, flying all over the place, hitting RJ in the face, and it was crazy. But when he came to Worlds, though, he had like 3 recones, everything he needed. He was ready to go. So, but he didn't need it. So. Yeah. Even though he did knock his belt off and a radiator hose came off his truck, and
who's that?
Brad Zink.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he plays low though. I mean, he's playing 18 hertz and was doing almost a 60 at World. Oh, KK.
Yeah.
Wearing glasses. That's funny.
Right.
And yeah, he definitely sandbagged. I watched him turn it down after he. Yeah. I watched him turn it down after he already had it up a little more than he thought, and then he's like, "Oh, I don't need it that loud." And I literally watched him turn it down. I'm like, "Dang, let it rip." You got recombs.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, we'll talk to you guys when we're back on. I'm sure Billy will see you guys next Monday.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
And y'all be safe and have a good week. And we'll leave on this outro video. All right. All right, Billy. See you later, sir.